Hi, everyone. Welcome. Good afternoon. I'm Kalai from Training Art by IK. Welcome. We'll wait for another 5 minutes to admit participants in here. We just give them some time to come in. Just bear with us for a while. Please help to mute yourself while waiting. Thank you. If you can hear me, please type in the chat box number 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you. Hope you all had a good lunch. And please wait for a while. Another 2 minutes while we're accepting participants to join in. Please stay with us. For those who have a different name, your Zoom ID, different name signed in, please help to change your username, your name, to name that was registered under NTW in order for you to have your certificate. Otherwise, we cannot match your registration, your attendance. Yeah, thank you. Hi. Okay, let us start. Okay, let me just give a very brief intro. And thank you so much for joining us. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Miss Kalai from Training Art by IK. I would like to welcome all of you to our webinar session. Our brand is Training Art by IK, also known as TA. We are a training provider in the industry for the past 16 years. Yeah, we have the purpose to help individuals to realize their potential and help organizations reach new heights. That's what we do. We find joy and pride in what we do, and we believe that training should never be boring. Everyone has the potential to be extraordinary, and we can help that by providing exciting ways for people to learn, grow, and discover new perspectives in everyday life. Thank you for choosing TA's training to enhance your learning journey. Thank you for coming over and spending your another 3 hours with us to learn about this webinar, 3 Steps Towards Financial Freedom program. Yeah, Miss Rachel will share with us the knowledge and skills about create a money management habits plan that help you towards financial freedom. Okay, before we go further, let me introduce our trainer, Miss Rachel. She is a dedicated investor and educator with a passion for helping others achieving financial success. With over 14 years of experience in property investment, she has built a successful career by sharing her knowledge and empowering others. Ms. Rachel's background, she has degree in finance from the University of Otago, New Zealand. She has experience by handling various jobs, including forex trading and running a business before finding her true passion in property investment. Ms. Rachel has invested in over 100 properties in Malaysia and founded the Wealth Core Academy in 2012 to educate people about financial literacy. She has also received several awards, including 2022 JCI Distinguished Achievement Award and the 2022 JCI Women Entrepreneur Inspirational Award. Ms. Rachel's mission is to Ms. Rachel's aim is to help people live happy and financially secure lives by teaching them about investing and financial management. She also believes that everyone has the potential to be successful and happy, and her motto is know the game, play the game, and win the game. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, Ms. Rachel. How are you? How are you doing? Ms. Rachel?
Hi, good afternoon,
Good.
guys. So thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very well. Ms. Rachel, is there anything that you want to add in your profile in case I missed out anything?
No, that's perfectly described. Thank you so much for
Okay,
the introduction.
thank you. Thank you. Before we proceed further, maybe you all want to type hello to Ms. Rachel at the chat box. Make
Hi,
yourself active.
everyone.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. Before we go into webinars, may I please tell some ground rules to follow. Please mute your mic throughout the session and only unmute your mic when needed. Yeah, please get ready to switch on your camera at the end of the session for a group photo. We will have a short break at 3:30 for 10 minutes. Yeah, and please raise your hand if you have any question and we will attend to you when time permits. Please also respond by typing in chat or use any emoji reactions to show your presence. If you're too shy, you can also type in the chat box. Please utilize Ms. Rachel's experience and her knowledge, her talent for our betterment. Yeah. Thank you. Without further ado, let me pass the session to our speaker, Ms. Rachel. Thank you so much, Ms. Rachel. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Miss Kalai. Hi, everyone. Loud and clear because my line here is not so good. So if you can hear me loud and clear, can you type 1 for me, please? And okay, that's good. If you can't hear clear and it's breaking, yeah, then you just let me know. So I have to shift my position a bit. Financial literacy, how my life have changed from a kampong girl. So I am from Hulu Langat, Selangor. Okay, my camera a bit. So I grew up, my parents is a rubber tapper. And growing up, never believed that I can have what I have today. What I mean is all my investment and my business. So there are a lot of tipping point. There are a lot of trainings that has helped me, and at the same time, a lot of strategy that really changed my mindset about money and creating wealth. So before I go on or lagging, okay, speaking from time to time. Okay, no worry. Give me a bit of time. I can shift because it's a computer, easy to move. So all I just want to share with you is how many of you here facing problem creating money, making money? If you are having problems, can you type 2? If you have no problem making money, give me 3. Oh, okay, okay. Seems like a lot of people having problem. Okay, that's a 1. What is Sabrina? What is 1? Okay, tell me a bit more. Tell me a bit more, because I will share with you my background, who I am, what I have done, what is my achievements, what are the tools that have helped me. I will share with you as much as possible. But we have plenty of time today. We have 2 to 5 o'clock. I hope you stay, because I'm going to share with you simple tools that have changed my life. Okay, so but before I go on, can you share with me what are the challenges you are facing when talk about money making or creating your wealth? Just type, or you can actually turn on your mic so that it will be more easy. Okay, so because I believe education is growing people to a level that they cannot reach by their own. And I also believe that education can change, the situations that we are facing right now. But knowing that education can help and change some people, right? So, but I need to know what problem that you are facing right now. Anyone? Time, okay, restraint, okay, not enough of time, is it? Or time management? Knowledge and experience, very good, no. Okay, no ideas, plan, strategy to start with, very good, Putri. Okay, so any more? Right, so I think basically I was, once upon a time in there. So okay, can yeah, let me share my slide, right? I have prepared my slide for a few days. So okay, let me adjust a little bit. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank TA and especially Miss Kalai has arranged this sharing session with me. I'm truly grateful for the opportunity, because my mission and my vision in my life is through education, especially to financial literacy, to help a lot of people to get clear of the topics about money making, creating their wealth, and achieve financial freedoms. But before that, I would like to ask, how many of you would like to make a lot of money? If you want to make a lot of money, give me 3. Give me 3. Okay. 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 That's very good. How many of you like to make a lot of money until you're financially free? It means that you can really not working, but the tools or the mechanisms that you have actually put your time in, or the effort in, or your money in, that have give you continuing of passive incomes, so that you don't have to work on it. So that how many really want to achieve financial freedom? If you really want, can you please type 5? 5, okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. So we are on the same page. Let's start. Okay. Now, before I start, let me share a little bit of my background. 14 years ago, I am actually selling, steamboat, look. Okay, I run 2 trucks, what you call it? Look truck. Yeah. So I have 4 staff working for me, but every day I have to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I will have to go to the pasar. I have to buy the kangkong lah, sotong lah, ingredients lah, the fish ball lah, and then I have to carry all the things, and I have to go back to my house. That time, I doing all the cooking, all the processings by 3 o'clock, and then I have to go out and I have to sell the steamboat. You know, this roadside steamboat, normally, you know, we sell until what time? How many of you here love to eat lok one? Steamboat lah, yeah, we call lok, yeah. Okay, how many of you love to eat these things? Okay, I love to eat steamboat until I go and sell lok, you know. So to a point that when I start doing this business, and then I face a problem of do not know how to manage this business, and the business is not making money. So to the end of the story is I actually run this business almost for 1.5 years. The reason why I want to run this business is very simple. I just want to have more money. I want to have a better lifestyle. I want to have freedoms of choice. I don't want to worry about money, you know, worry about, you know, do I get money coming in or not? You know, I just want to spend whatever money I want. Okay. And to a point that after 1.5 years, I will run this business, I almost got into depression because I do not know how to run the business. And the staff, macam-macam's problems lah. Yeah. So to a point that I do not know, should I continue or should I stop the business? Yeah, I was lost and I was depressed at that point of time. Yeah. So how many of you here right now, or maybe once upon a time in your life, you know, have you ever in this experience that you are in a very dark place? You feel so cold, you feel so helpless, you do not see a way out, but you are just stuck in your life. How many of you have that experience before? If you have that experience before, say me, yeah, effort to see whether I can give you a helping hand, especially in terms of business and in terms of making money. Can? Wow. Okay, don't worry. Can? Okay. So I have no knowledge, no experience, and no money at that point of time. Nothing. Because you have to understand, I come from a kampong, right? No one teach me. My parents is rubber tapper, and I don't have. I'm a very introvert person. I don't like to mix with people. I'm not social with people. So it's like my whole world is only me, myself can help me. You know, the kind of helpless situations. So, and I have a lot of fear, especially in talking about property investment. But end of the day, my husband attended an investment program. When he attended this investment program, everything changed. And at first, when he went to attend the class, and I was still running my look business. So when he come back and he tell me, you know what, you know, we can buy properties, we can buy property, don't have to use our own money, and then we can make money from rental and capital appreciation and da. So you know what is the first reaction I have? I scolded him. I scolded him and said, for God's sake, now I'm stuck in my business and no one is helping me. And you're telling me that something that is way beyond that we can afford, because invest need a lot of money. I tell him, you don't dare dream. I said, you know, leave me alone. Then I scolded him. But being him and knowing me, that he, you know, continuing sharing what he have learned, you know, what he had, you know, he went go for visit the properties, and then he come back to share with me all these things. The more that he actually share with me, the more I listen to it, I start getting a glimpse of it. I start kind of understand the picture of how property investment is, and I start understand it by myself and not by him anymore. And I can see the picture of it. So all I just want you to know, if it's any investment that in the future that you would like to get into, you must understand it yourself by your own logic. It means that using our very simple mind, we know how this thing works. If it's too complicated and out of what we can manage and control or master, so that is something you might not want to get into because there's a lot of risk. So, but when my husband explained it to me through his own words, not by any successful people sharing with me, but him, and I start seeing how possible it can be. So all I just want to share with you today, every sharing from me is very logical until you can understand, until you're able to do it in your own without me. So I would like everyone to type in the chat box, to type the words logic. It has to be very logical, include investment, right? Otherwise, it will be very risky. If you get into some investment that someone just tell you that it's too complicated, then you don't get into it, right? So all of you, it is very logical. Okay, now I just want to share a little bit of my past. So this is me, right? 2008, I'm a miserable look seller, work 24 hours per day and still got no money. Malaysian, I know, we all very hardworking. But end of the day, how many of you hardworking but no money? Say yes. We are all the same, right? I have 0 properties, and then at that point of time, I believe property is for the rich, not for people like me. I have no money and I have no knowledge, better don't get into it. But what the shift that I have made is very simple. I learned what is called the investment strategy in properties. You know what we call the diamond properties. And you know what is diamond properties? Very simple. It is just, properties that give us money and not taking money out from our pockets. So that's called diamond properties. Yeah, below market value. So we buy properties 20% below market values. If it's 100,000, I buy only 80,000. If it's 200,000, I buy 160,000. If it's 300,000, I buy 240,000. Does it make sense for you? Okay, no money down means that I don't need to pay capital. I don't have to put money in, but I can get these properties. So I learned these things from my husband, and subsequently I also attended some investment program. And then these are the things that changed me in, and then when I learned this investment strategy and I set a goal that I say I want to buy 10 properties in my whole life. I said, okay, knowing that I'm a miserable business owner and I want to change my life. And that point of time, my daughter, she is 1.5 years old. I want to do everything for her. So I say, I want to be successful, right? So I set a goal. I said, if giving the strategy that I have learned, and knowing that we can make money from rental and the capital appreciation, I said, if this strategy really works, having 10 properties, 10 diamond properties is going to change my life. And I'm to be honest to you, I have been in the market 14 years full-time. If anyone, if in their asset portfolio have more than 10 properties or maybe 5 to 10 properties, so basically, they are quite confident about their life. The energy that they have is different than, when people do not have money. So how many of you believe that if you have just 10 properties, you believe that your life going to be different also? If you believe that, can you please type 8? Yeah, please type 8. Yes, thank you. So, and I achieved first property in my first year, I bought 11 properties. How many of you think it's very, very well? If you think very, very well, can you please type WOW? Okay. Okay. My way of sharing is always, I want to keep you awake and I want you to keep you with me. So I would like you to interact with me. That would be even better. And then I want you to absorb everything that I share with you. Okay. So, and I become a millionaire, self-made millionaire in 2.5 years. in for 14 years. For 14 years, I've been a full-time property investor, and I have invested more than 100 properties. If you think that's really wow, can you please type WOW? WOW. Wow, wow. Thank you so much. I believe everyone can start small, right? You can start buying properties if we have chances to share with you. But today I'm going to share with you, the things, the awareness that I have that really changed my life. So the first thing here, we have to look into what are the game that we are into right now. So for you, before you want to learn or you want to earn, or okay, before you want to earn, you must know and learn, right? Okay, how many really want to make a lot money? Can I if you want, can you please type 1, please? Okay, so if you really want to make a lot of money, I hope you pay attention, from now onwards, because we are into a game that a lot of people do not understand. That's why you got lost, or you even, lost your self-esteem or even your own confidence. Okay, if you want to earn, you must know and learn. But what are we going to learn? What are we going to, what are the things that we need to know? It's the game called capitalism. We are all into a game called capitalism. If you could, if you may, right, can you please type it in the chat box? I want to introduce you these words, capitalism. This is a economy, this is a capital markets that in totality, in this called capitalism. In Chinese, we call 资本主义, right? So we are in this game. So everyone, can you again please type, we are in the game. We are all in the game, right? But thing here is, you have to really ask yourself, how well are you doing in this game? Are you making enough of money? Are you making a lot of money? Are you happy in this game? Are you happy into this world that, we are now chasing money, making money, creating money, keeping money, or even spending money? So are you happy? So the first thing here is, we are in a game, but are you giving yourself the result? Are you having results that you truly want? It's not about getting a job. It's not about getting the money coming in. It's not getting about investment today. It's to know the game. So we are in. Okay. 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 Where did I stop anywhere just now? No, right? Okay. So we are in the game. So every one of us must really know the end goal of the game. So the end goal of the capitalism game, I'm not to say, put aside about a lot of, like, maybe you have your own belief or your religions or work-life balance or all these things. I'm actually particularly talking about the capitalism. If you understand, that, especially we are talking about capitalisms here, at the start, for us to get the understanding of this game, can you please type 7? Okay, so, and when we talk about in the capitalism, in this game, the end goal is very, very, very simple. It's to wealth building and achieve financial freedom. Full stop, period. It means that if you are getting into a job, if you are getting into a business, if you are getting into an investment, right? Our end goal is building wealth and achieve financial freedom. If you agree with me, please type a yes. If you are not agree, you can type a no. Then you can maybe keep your questions. We have some Q&A section later. So I want to just get clear. Is the thinking, are we all aligned or not? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now in the capital market, when we talk about in capitalism, the most simple things for everyone, include the kids, to see, it is this chart is called the economy cycle. My background is I study finance in my degree, right? But I end up come out, I also don't know what I do. I still don't know what I study. So I'm sharing with you that whatever that you, whether you have studied or not studied in your school or whether in university, is not important. I want you to look into this chart. At least you need to understand that, you know, the market ups and down is reflecting in this chart, and we need to at least know this chart, right? So it reflecting into economy cycle. They have peak, they have recession, they have true, and they have recover, and then it's go up again. So market up, market down. So for long term, it is a uptrend. It's a growth trend. It means that it will up, it will down, up and down, up and down. But long term, it is actually towards upwards. If you agree and understand this, please type a yes. If you don't agree or you don't understand, can you please type 2? I just want to put it into a simple when we talk about the market. Yeah, when we talk about market. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Now, just a little bit of reflecting into the Dow Jones also. So can you see how crazy things have become, right? So before I continue, can I ask every one of you, are you into this market? Are you into, at least there's something when they move, you are related to it? If you are related to this movement of the market, whether you are a property investor, a share investor, a gold and silver investor, crypto, or any other investment of forex, yeah, or maybe business, when the market moving, you are related. And can you please type 3? If you're not related, type a 5 for me. Yeah, okay. Okay, no, there's okay, good. Okay, not related. Most of you are related. The rest of you? Okay, so we all need to know whether you know or not. Actually, for Bisha and for Muhammad Hanafi, Stephanie, actually we are all in this. The movement of the economy is really related to us. No one can escape because we are in the game. We are in the game, right? So let me explain to you a lot more. So I'm the founder of 𝐻𝐾𝐞 Academy. Our philosophy is know the game, play the game, win the game, and don't lost in the game. So today, right at the beginning, I just introduced everyone the capitalism game, a little bit of the capitalism game. You must know this game. Okay, I said it again. It is not an options. Okay, I'm not saying it from my point of view. I'm talking from the fact point of view. You must know the game, and you already play the game. And I hope you win the game, and I hope you don't lose the game. I said it again. We are into a capitalism game, and you must know the game. You must, because you already playing in the game. You are in the game. Whether even you say, I'm a housewife, I'm not working, but you are dependent on someone else to bring you the money, bring you the food, bring you whatever you want. You are part of, you are in the game. Yeah, you are attached to someone. Okay, or you are working, you are in the game. Later I will explain to you which quadrant you have belonged. Okay, you've been playing in the game. You have to ask yourself, Am I happy? Am I feel successful or not? Right? Why should I learn? Why should I learn more? Because if you don't learn, if you don't get into the game, so basically a lot of people are not happy. Maybe until to it.
Okay. I want especially
Maybe should we mute everyone? Should we mute everyone? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, now the ultimate goal is that we want to be the winner in the game. So everyone, can you please type in the chat box, to remind yourself, right? You have to be the winner in the game. So please type, I want to be the winner in the game. I want to be the winner in the game. Okay. So now let's talk about capitalism winners. Why money management is important. Slowly from the big picture, I'm zooming down. I'm zooming down to give you the strategy. Okay, bear with me a little bit because we need to get the context right. Okay, being a capitalism winner, right? It is about making money plus growing money plus saving money, at the same time spending money wisely. But you must have quantifying. You must have numbers. You must note down every single of your number. So how many of you here, your mathematics is very good? You like numbers. You're very sensitive to numbers. If you are very sensitive to number, please type 1. If you are not sensitive to number, please type 2. For those who are type having 2, so you must, okay, slowly, I give you the formula later. 1 is very good. 2, you have to keep up. Because in capitalism, now we are into big data. Data is also numbering. So everything is number. So in capitalism, if you want to be winner, you must know how much money you make. You must know how much money you're growing. You must also know how much money you're saving for investment, but not saving for retirement. No, don't save money for retirement. Save money for investment. And then how much money you spend, but spend not because of lifestyle. We spend because we want to make more money. So all this, you must have number, quantifying times your numbers. Okay. So the consequences of not managing money, if you do not know how to care for money, money will stay away from you. So a lot of people say, I have no knowledge. I have no concept of money. I have no money, no leverage, no security of life, no dreams. Everything could become a big problem. So if you do not manage money and you have all the consequences of end up your life in a big problem. Everything is a problem if you do not have money. Yeah. So don't worry when I today keep talking about money and numbers, me being a person, I have 2 extreme side of me. I'm very good at number. I'm very good at investment, but I'm also a very nice person. Don't worry. But when we are professionally into talking about investment, we must be very professional. So bear with me a bit when I talk about money. Okay. Okay. So if you do not know how to take care of money, money will stay away from you. So I would like everyone, if you could, if you may, you can take picture for this and to remind yourself, you must manage your money. Okay. So now we come to, since we are in a capitalism game, since we need to know all this number, now I'm giving you formula by formula. Okay. Now, cash flow management, we have 4 important boxes for cash flow management. Okay. This is what we call the financial report. And financial report is also equals to our health report. We must know our financial reports. So I'm going to share with you what are the simple yet important boxes in our life. Okay. So in here, we have 4 cash flow pattern. Okay. Let me introduce to you one by one. What is each of the cash flow pattern. Okay. So in here, we have income, we have expenses, we have asset, we have liabilities. Yeah. Okay. So for those of you who are in accounting line, yeah, you know this is what we call the balance sheet and the profit and loss. Yeah, but end of the day, I just want to put aside the technical things. I just want to introduce simple things even the kids can do, right? So it's to recognize these 4 boxes. Everyone, can you please type 4 boxes? Yeah, 4 boxes. Okay, so cash flow quadrant, cash flow pattern number 1. Let's look at pattern number 1. What is that? The first thing here, you got a job. 9 to 5, or sometime weekend you got to work, or maybe you even work long hour, and you got income coming in. That's where your income come in. Your income goes to expenses, your bills, your children educations, your house loan, your car loan, petrol, taxes, and all the things. Your income come in, and it's through expenses, it go out. And if into the 4 boxes, you only have utilized 2 boxes, means that you only ada income, ada expenses, tak ada asset, tak ada liability. Means no asset, tak ada borrow duit juga, tapi tak ada asset juga. So everything that you only money come, money go, money come, money go. In this, we call the poor pattern. Everyone is into at least one of these patterns. We have 4 different patterns, and you got to see. Today, you got to see what pattern you are in and how many years you have been into this pattern. If you are not looking a way out from it forever, you will be into this pattern, repeat over and over and over again. Maybe even to the next generations. Yeah, I'm a very, very honest person because I have seen many people struggle in their life, but eventually, to put it into a simple way, you only work on 2 different quadrants. If you are clear about this, can you please type yes? Yeah, so sometimes we live our life very complicated. Oh, I love my job. Oh, my boss he's not good. Oh, these things I can master. Oh, I don't want to change job. Oh, I don't want to do this. Okay, I should save money. Oh, okay, I do not want to go holiday, and then I feel so sad. We have all this thinking, opinion, and emotion living into our life, but sum up, there's only 2 boxes that we look at that. There's no emotions. You are just working into income and expenses. That's it. And this is a poor pattern. The second pattern is the same thing. You work and then you also spend money, but this one, you have house loan, you have car loan, you have PTPN loan, you have personal loan, you have all the loans that drawing money out from your pocket every single month. And this become a reason that you cannot quit your job. And this pattern we call the middle class cash flow pattern. Those people like your manager, maybe like some professional, they can make money. They make higher income. Basically, they are maybe the M20, the M40, sorry, the M40. We have P40, M40, and the T20. Basically, they are the M40, a big percentage of the people in the market right now. But they look good. You look at them, they have big house, they have big cars. By the end of the day, they have to work. So sometimes, sometimes the middle class is not as good as the poor. The poor have no worry. They just need to worry you know, do I have cukup makan tak? You know, they don't have to worry paying bills and debts. But middle class have a lot of debts. So this is actually middle class people are very miserable. They are very miserable. They have a lot of fear, and then they cannot quit their job, right? And they look good to their families and their friends, you know, they look good. But end of the day, they have a lot of pain, painful, and they have a struggle and suffering. Only they will know. Okay, if you understand this, can you please type tap one? Thank you. Okay, very good. Now, pattern number 3. Now we look into income, expenses. Okay, we do spend money. We have liabilities, but at the same time, we invest. We have asset. You know, what is liability? What's the asset? Liability is when you buy these things with loan, and every month you draw money out from your pocket and you pay for it. But asset is when you buy this thing with loan or without loan, and money put it into your pocket. So your asset have make money. You're able to make money from your asset to pay your liability. At the same time, you have a lot of more income. And this is what we call the rich people. The rich people, they might still work, but they have, you know, all these tools that beside themselves. You know, for the poor and for the middle class, they are the money-making machine. They are the only money-making machine. But for the rich, they know how to use tools and some products for them to make money. So they're like a group of armies lah. Yeah. So these products or this instrument make them money together with them. So these are rich people. Okay. So pattern number 4 is now you also make money, you spend money, you have liabilities, you have a lot more asset, to a point that this asset have actually let you pay for everything, which you don't have to work anymore. Okay. And the money continuing coming in. So this is the wealthy. So we have the 4 cash flow pattern. So I would like you from today onwards, okay? If you have paper, can I maybe ask some of you, if you have paper, draw your 4 boxes on your paper. And at the same time, I would like you to put down, example, you work, your salary is 5,000, and then put it into the income box. And then put down all your expenses. And if you have asset, like, you know, your house is not an asset, right? Your house is a liability. But don't worry, you put your house into the asset. And then you put there 500,000 example, if you worth 500,000. And then your liability is you have a housing loan, 450,000. Then you put 450,000. And then you have to pay installment every month, example, 3,000. Then you put your expenses increase another 3,000. I would like everyone from today onwards, first, the goal is to get clear of which of the cash flow quadrant you are in right now. The second here is, only when you know where you are right now, you can make a decision, what I call a clear decision. Sometimes we always complain that, oh, I don't have money, and we don't know what's go wrong. We don't know, and we don't understand which part has gone wrong until that, why am I always not having money? So, but you look at this and you are very, very clear. So if you are into the poor, you got to ask yourself, do I want to become the rich or the wealthy or not? Otherwise, if you do not want to, then you remain as the poor, at least that's your decision to make, right? If you're at the middle class, you have to ask yourself, do I continuing want to hold so much of burden with me, or do I want to reduce my liabilities? You can make a conscious decision of that. Okay, so today, after this session, I would love every one of you first to draw these 4 boxes and start filling up exactly how your money come, how your money go, how much asset you have, how much liability you have, and first find out your quadrants. If you will agree to do that, can you please type 3? Because, when you spend your time here that you are, learning, I hope, the learning will become your habit in life. Thank you so much doing it for you, not doing for me. So knowing that, you are going to work out what is your quadrant is, and how many of you, if you are at the poor or the middle, you would love to become the rich and the wealthy. How many of you want that? If you want that, please type a 5, right? Knowing our situation is very, very not good, do not change our life. We must set a goal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. At least you now start adjusting your cash flow pattern. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I'm going to share with you that what is called financial freedom. This is something I learned that really give me a big aha moment, to a point that my financial freedom is also defined in such a way. Okay, so wealth is not measured by money, but by time. So how we measure money by time? Having money does not mean that you are wealthy. People has a lot of money could face financial crisis too. Some rich people might spend as much as money they earn or even more. So are they really, really wealthy? So what is wealth? Okay, the definition of wealth. Today, I want to introduce you my definition of wealth is when you are not working at all, or everyone else in your family is not working, means that you are not depending on someone. If you are a housewife, if you are not working, you are not financial freedom. So what I mean here is you are not working, nor you are depending on anyone, but you still can survive under your existing standard of living. Means that you can still survive with the same qualities of lifestyle that you don't need to compromise. So you count the number of days. I'm going to give you the formula. Okay, so this is what Dr. Buckminster Fuller, right? He is the father of humanities. I hope you can remember this man and do some study about him, right? He says that the wealth equals to ability to survive times the number of days forward. Okay, so where you're not working but maintain current lifestyle. So how to calculate that? Very simple, right? When you come to talking about financial freedoms, and here you are, you must do some calculations. So the amount of the money divided by the monthly expenses equals to your wealth number by month. Example, do I have, okay. Now, I give you an example. Let's say my bank account have 20,000 and I have to spend 5,000 every month without working. Because when we talk about financial freedom, it's no longer working. So I have 20,000 divided by 5,000. So how many months? What is my wealth number by month? Can you please tell me? Okay, very good. My wealth number is 4 months. So this is how we calculate financial freedoms. Okay, so I would like you later right? After this, you calculate your financial freedoms by month without working. But example, if you have 20,000 and you divide by 5,000, you got 4,000, 4 months. But if every month I get 5,000 coming in without I working, so continuing every time I have 4 month financial freedom, 4 month financial freedom, 4 month financial freedom, 4 month financial freedom. So we push forward the day like this without worry money. If you are clear about this part of calculation, can you please type a 5 for me, please? You can use up all your income, your saving, then you can last 4 months. Or your money that you have right now remain unchanged or more without you working but money coming in. That's called passive income. So we must calculate our financial freedom number, knowing that how much money I need to survive for the rest of my life without working. Okay, so rich is this is the tips. Rich is measured in money, and wealth is measured in time. So we would like to become wealthy and not rich. Some rich people look good, but they are not financial freedom. Okay, so the second things that I would like to introduce to you before that I go on, is there any questions that you would like to ask? Anyone have any question? Or you can turn on your mic. I'm not sure your mic can turn on or not. Clear so far. Very good. Okay, thank you so much. So then we can move on. So the second system that I would like to give to you, because it have changed my life. Because when I get clarities, and then I tell myself, I choose to become the rich and the wealthy quadrants. You know, otherwise I will be working and working. Now the second system that have changed me that I would like to introduce to you also. Okay, so 6 jar management is created by 𝐷 right? He's also one of my mentor and my trainer. So he have this 6 jar money management system. So all our money that we separate into 6 different jars. So we have necessity, 55%, long-term saving for spending, 10%, play, 10%, education, 10%, gift jar, 5%, financial freedom, 10%. So I'm going to share with you one by one of it. Okay, so this one you might have a lot of more questions later that you are free to ask. Okay, so our money, all our money, whether it's from our job or our investment, it will goes to any of the 6 jars. So beginning, if you do not have a lot of money to distribute, so you can take 6 different tin or bottle or plastic bottle. Okay, you start putting your money into it, but make sure you don't lose your money lah. So if you want to make it very, very clear, so I would suggest you at least open up a few accounts, bank accounts, right? This one, you put one bank account. So every month your salary come in, you put it into 55% into this and 10% into this. And the play and the gift and the education, you can actually put into one account, but you must note down all the numbers. And financial freedom accounts have to be separate into another account. Okay, so you do all this money segregation into this. Is there any question before I move on? No? Okay, no problem. Gift jar. Okay. Gift jar is we charity. Give is we give, donation and charities. 10% for financial freedom. Ah, very good. This financial freedom account is the one that changed my life. Financial freedom accounts mean you put 10% into this money and you use it for investment, right? If gift jar to parents under necessity, gift jar is not to parents. Parents is not charity. Parents is our responsibilities. Okay. Risk management like insurance. Insurance is under necessity, Zarina. Okay. Good. Okay. Now can I move? Okay. Let me move on. I explain one by one. Okay. Let's look into the 55% of necessity. Is that better put in account with monthly dividend? Is this better to put them in accounts with monthly dividends? Monthly dividends means what? Accounts with monthly dividends. You mean investment? Umaira, if it's investment, so it's already into your financial freedom account. Okay. I will explain one by one to all of you first. Necessity, jar 1, 55%. Daily and monthly basis necessity expenses, loans, school fee, children bill, insurance, premium, transportation. If you cannot survive on 55%, simplify your lifestyle. Okay. A lot of people say, I only make 3,000, cannot survive. Then you have to simplify your lifestyle. Okay. So you have to survive based on what you earned. Okay. So the second jar is long-term saving for spending. Long-term savings for spending is what? The money inside LTSS can be used for major expenditures such as saving for your children's education, buying a house for yourself, keeping aside contingency plan, buying a phone for you, buying a car, buying luxury items, buying things that you got to save for a bit more time to spend to buy these things. Okay. And this is the money that you put aside for a big purchase. Okay. This account can be used as a emergency, can also use for emergency fund. Okay. This is long-term savings for spending. Okay. And then the third jar is play jar. You are supposed to spend this money every month to pamper yourself. This is a jar that you have to blow away. You got to spend every single month. This jar changed my life. Before I learned this 6 jar management, I am a saver, a hardcore saver. I don't spend money. Every time when I go to spend money, I'll look at the price tag. Now I still look at the price tag. And I always tell myself, this is the price that I do not want to spend. And when I go restaurant, so the first thing is, how many of you here like me? When we go to restaurant, what are the first thing that we see? What is the first thing that we see? We see the price. We don't see the food. We don't see what we want to eat. We don't see whether it's chicken, beef, or anything that we want to eat. We don't ask ourselves, what makes us happy? No, we just see the price and tell ourselves what I can afford, what I cannot afford. I always do that. And this clay jar changed my life. The reason why we make money is to make ourselves happy. How many of you make happy and how many of you make money but you never make yourself happy? You got to really ask yourself this question. You can always have a lot of reasons why you don't spend money, why you don't pamper yourself. But you ask, if you are 30 years old, you never use money to understand the purpose of money. The reason why we make money is not for surviving only. We make money for make us happy. You know, this jar, at the first time, I took 500. That time I make 5,000 salary. I took 500. And the goal is to spend this money this month. I have a problem. I do not know how to spend this money. And I realized how sad I am. I never know how to spend because I do not want to let the money go. If I will go to massage, wow, so expensive, 200. You know, my mind keep telling me, I buy a clothes, this is too expensive. You know, this is the beginning when I struggle to spend money, make myself happy. I know I want for a massage. I know I want to go for a the beautiful clothes. I know that make me happy, but I cannot. You know, I struggle to do this beginning of the month. But slowly, I'm very good into spending money. And I become happy. The more I become happy, and I realize that I want to make more money, and I can make more money. Because you know, some of us, I believe a lot of you are like this. You make a little money and you keep telling yourself, saving money is your main job. Listen again, eh? You make this much of money and you keep telling yourself, saving money is your main job. That's why you become a hardcore saver. But I would like to tell you this. Making money is our main job, not saving money. Saving money is a second job, but making money is the main job for us, not saving money. This is a shift in my mind. And I realized that I make more money and my life really balanced. I take care of my parents, I take care of insurance, I take care of cars, I take care of house, I take care of children, I take care of everything I need to in my necessity. And I take my money to pamper myself. And for this play jar, how many of you here are married? If you are married, please listen properly. Every household, the husband play jar and the wife play jar is different jar. You cannot combine the jar together and ask your husband don't spend money. The same goes to the husband. Please don't stop your wife spending money because this is her own play jar money. We always want to have household money management, but end up 2% not happy. So now, whatever the wife want to do or the husband want to do, let them do. Let them spend the money where they want to buy. They want to buy a golf set. They want to buy a clothes. They want to buy a bag. They want to belanja their friends to makan. Their belanja friend makan is also here. Belanja your family makan is also here. Let them do it and don't interrupt and don't make them right or wrong. So how many of you here think that if you start implement this to your husband or your wife, you both will be happy? I asked my husband to control eating expenses. Bisha, you know, ask your husband at least allocate 10%. Don't overspend. Don't overspend. If he spend within the 10%, let him be. Let him spend. But if he spend more than 10%, ask him come to listen to this sharing right now. Okay, there's always a number and a percentage to be looked up to. It's not over and it's not under. Okay, so here, this one really changed my life. I start taking care of myself. I start taking care of my spiritual. that Rachel worth it. So how many of you here, whether parents, you are husband or wife, especially the mother, you sacrifice everything about yourself for your family, for your children, and you're not happy. And end up you maybe even become miserable, right? We don't. So we make ourselves happy. We take care of ourselves. We love ourselves, and we take care of our spiritual. And you know, you tell yourself, I worth it. I want to love this person. I want to pamper this person. Can do? This jar definitely going to make you happy, okay? But beginning for those you are hardcore saver, how many of you are hardcore saver? How many are hardcore saver that type 1? You are going to have a problems. You're going to have problem. You are going to have problems spending money. How many of you here are spender type of 2? Type of 2. Spender, please spend within 10%, not more than that. What is a lot of spender here? Oh my God. Used to be 1, but now it's 2. Fariza. Okay. If you have a lot of money to spend, it's okay. There's a lot of spender of you. Okay. So not over and not under. Okay. And you should feel guilt-free when you spend this money every single month to gain motivation to make more money. Okay, this is play jar. Okay, and jar 4, education jar. Okay, Ben Franklin say that if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Okay, we must have education jar. Okay, I will share with you a little bit later on. Too much spending, then feel guilty. Okay. Education fund for your self-education, for example, books, seminars, and events. Everyone needs to learn, especially in this changing world. Grow your comfort zone through learning and doing. If you are not growing, you are dying. So for me, every year, I must attend at least 2 seminars. Those especially paid seminar, because now has a lot of free seminar right now. Okay, we are also free seminar, but to be honest, right, if you want to really get more, you got to pay for a lot more strategy, especially those training are ongoing, like days or even months trainings. So every year I will sign up at least 2 trainings, those especially world-class training. And I have spent more than $1 million, right? I have spent more than $1 million in myself in learning, because the first thing here is I grew up in a kampong and I'm not a good student. I'm not a smart student. And I accepted that I'm not smart. That's why I want to learn how people have made the success through their experience, through their years of ups and you know the mistake that they make, the success they have made, and I want to get their formulas. So although I'm not smart, but at least I'm lazy not to explore myself, but to learn. So you must learn. Like today, right? I hope you stay until at least towards the end, and you also maybe can you have Q&A with me, and I'm going to give you free seminar as well if you stay until the end, and then you can meet me in the offline as well. So basically, we must continuing brushing our mind and our knowledge. Yeah. So especially into a world right now. How many of you agree that in this world right now, we have to be constantly upgrade our knowledge and our systems to keep up with this world? Otherwise, we will be absolute out. How many of you agree with that? If you agree with that, please type 5. Give me a 5, right? So we all know that. But sometimes if you do not consciously taking out money, save for the learning, you always feel that that money is an expenses. Imagine this, if you don't have an education jar, you will have to take out from your necessity jar. Yeah, you will have to take out from your saving, because normal people only have necessity jar and saving jar. And if you have to compromise your necessity, then you feel that, hey, I'm actually taking these extra expenses. If you're taking up from your saving and you feel that you are actually losing money because you want to save, but now your saving is reducing. So both of it is not right. You have to really set up an education jar. I am a lifelong learner. I will continue growing myself, going to seminar. I read books every day. I read at least 2 different books every day. Every day, 2 different books, but each day I read about 10 pages like this. So I read books, I learn things, yeah, I attend seminar. So one question to you, if successful people are still working very hard, upgrading themselves, learning, what are you doing? I have seen so many successful people, they continue learning, growing, capturing what are the new things in this world right now. So if successful people are growing every single day, are you also growing yourself? Please type in the box yes or no, right? So thank you for coming in here to listen to it. We have 100 people who will register, but half of you turn up. Give yourself a big round of applause. Okay, so this is very, very important. For me, by far, learning is more important than the money that we have. Okay, so jar number 5, give jar. You can use this money for donation to charity, use it and help someone else in need. Give is very important. Giving is critical financial principle to your success. So a lot of time we tell ourselves, I cannot help people because I cannot help myself. The more that you are not helping, the more that you don't get money, right? The more that you help people, the more that you give, you will have a lot more comeback. I think a lot of religion believe this, but you know, for me, I truly, truly believe, right? When you give, you have a lot more come. But giving is not because you want to get more comeback, but it is how the law of universal works. Yeah, so you must put aside. So beginning, we also feel very difficult to give. But to a point that when you start giving, you understand the law of the universe. I hope, yeah, you start giving. Yeah, okay. When you help others, you become happy. Jar number 6, financial freedom jar. So this is the jar that changed my life. I don't have this jar. I learned this program when I'm my age of 34. And when I'm 34, I get to know this, and it suddenly it just cannot comprehend in my mind. Financial freedom. Can I, Rachel Lim, being a lok seller, selling steamboat, can I achieve financial freedom? I have doubt. I have questions. But the thing here is, this is very simple. Just have a jar put aside and you put your money going in. And if you do not have a lot of money, example right now, you may be even in debt. You cannot afford to take out 10%. Don't worry. Get a plastic bottle and stick a big, big word outside, financial freedom account. And every time when you come back home, all your money, all the small coin in your pocket, in your bag, in your wallet, take it out and put it into this jar. Amazing things will happen. I promise you. Because that's what I did. First, I don't believe, because a lot of people say, I want to be financial freedom, but it is just words thrown out from their mouth. They do not really understand and they are not doing it. I have seen many people are like that, but they want, intentionally they want, but they are not doing. But when I start doing this, I put 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent, and my money start growing, and I'm happy. I'm happy to put more money going in. Maybe the next day, right? I put 1 ringgit, and then you must put every day. You put a little bit, even 10 cent, 20 cent, you put inside, because your mind will start changing. Okay, so this is your wealth building accounts. The money that you put into this jar is used for investment and building your passive income stream. You never spend this money. You never spend this money. When you pass this to your children, you tell your children, when I say spending, it's not about taking money for invest. You can only take this money for investment, but you can never take this money for holiday, buying a house, buying a car, children education. Never. Okay, you have to separate this. And in Chinese, there has a phrase called 富不过三代, means that our wealth cannot pass over third generation. If you really follow this principle, I truly believe that your wealth can pass more than 3 generations, provided when you pass this money to your children, you must teach him this financial freedom accounts. The principle of the financial freedom accounts is never spend for any other reason. It's only for investment. If you understand, and if you really put it into your mind, and you were going to remember this and do this, can you please type a yes, please? This is going to change your life if you truly follow this. Okay? The only time you spend this money is once you become financial freedom. Okay? And even then, you will only spend the returns on your investment. Okay? Let's say example, I buy a share with 10,000. Now the share become 50,000. So can I spend money for a little bit celebration? Yes, you can. You make 40,000. You take how many percent? How many percent is for play? How many percent is for play? Now you make 40,000. Out of this 40,000, just now in 6%, in the 6 jar, how many percent is for play? Play jar. Play is 10%, correct? So if you make 40,000, you want to go celebrations, and you take 4,000 out, 10%, and you go for celebration. At least you make money, and then you go for celebrate. But 36,000 plus your capital, you put it back into your investment financial freedom accounts. And you start growing this money very fast. Okay? So never spend the principal. Never spend the principal. Okay? So this is the 6 jar management. Okay? Before that we go for a break. So is that any question you would like to ask? Is there any question? Or you can turn on your mic also. Can maybe the admin at the back can allow them to turn on their mic also? Health life insurance is under necessity, correct, Hafiz? I believe there's a lot more question to ask for this. You must ask, can we change the percentage of this jar? Nadia, beginning, when you do not earn enough, you have to compromise to survive first. But if you make enough of money, and I suggest you don't change. So example, if you make 5,000 and your necessity have to go to 4,000, like all these expenses. So I will suggest you to really cut down any expenses, that you have to, so to reduce the percentage. Like example, to reduce to 3,000. So 3,000 is become 60%, getting close to what is needed. And at the same time, you know, if let's say your expenses really cannot cut at 4,000, so then you have to increase your income by second job, part-time job. So to increase your income and not to change the percentage. Okay? So is that okay, Nadia? This amount are after deduction of EPF and tax. This amount, yes, it is amount that comes to your pocket for you to arrange. It's not your salary gross, but it's after everything that you deduct from the company paid you. Okay, can we adjust the ratio of the jar? I have answered that just now. If we didn't spend 55, can we spend more on savings such as housing loan? Okay, for example, if we didn't spend 55,000 necessity, can we spend more on savings such as a housing loan? Housing loan is a necessity, ngo, right? Ngo, go. Housing loan is a necessity. So you still stick to your 55% of necessities, yeah? Can we increase, let's say 10% to 20% for which jar, Bisia? Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, let's talk about the scenario of if you're not making enough. If you're not making enough, beginning your necessity have to be very big or majority of the whole percentage. You must consciously reduce the spending and make more money, increase your earning capacities. This is what you need to adjust towards the balance of 55, 10, 10, 10, 10, 5. You have to adjust according to this percentage. But to a point that when you make too much money, example, let's say every month you make 100,000. If you want to spend 55,000 also can, but I think that's not the point of it, because you are not financial freedom yet. Because if each month you make 100,000, your financial freedom, it is only 10,000. It's not good. So when you make a lot more money, actually your lifestyle maybe increase a little bit, not to just spending and spending. No. Maybe last time your necessity 55% is equals to 10,000. Now maybe you can increase your lifestyle by double, 20,000. And the rest of it, and then you put it into educations, give long-term saving or spending, and then your necessity, that bigger part, goes to the financial freedom accounts. So your job is not to compromise the rest of the percentage, but you adjust between necessity and the financial freedom when you are making a lot more money. Is that okay? Is it okay? Yeah. So we want to increase your financial freedom account very, very fast. Okay. And then later I will come to talk about the financial investment tools, because now I'm talking about money management, right? We are talking about how to manage our money. Now we squeeze some money out for, you know, our investment or even our business, right? Then later I will share with you what are the right investment tools for you so that your money will not gone just like that, okay? You will not lose your money like that. Can we increase to say 10 to 20%? Okay. Can I make my emergency saving as my financial freedom saving? Emergency saving is not your financial freedom saving. Emergency mean emergency. You know, we will never know, but I think a lot of times, we have to use it. Because financial freedom, you'll never use this amount. Imagine this, every month you add money into accounts, and this account never get lesser unless you make a wrong investment decision. That's why I say you must teach this to your children also. If your children is a spender and they don't want to follow this principle, for me, you don't pass money to them. You must give them the education and the knowledge first. Otherwise, you know, they will still lose your hard-earned money. Then maybe you put it into a trust or a foundation, and every month give them a fixed income, and that's it, because they do not know how to take care of the money and the wealth that you have built and passed on to them. Okay, so no, financial emergency saving is not financial freedom saving. No ha. Okay, or housing loan car is under necessity. Yes, no. Housing loan car is under necessity. Doing properties, mention about what is you take or increase supply of house but reduce in demand. What is your take of increase supply of housing but reduce in demand? Oh, okay. Han, you can actually go to my Facebook. You can like my page, and then I do sharing on properties. But today, my topics is basically about this money management and also the financial freedom tools. We do not go into too much about the properties, Kat. Sorry for that, yeah. So you can follow me, or you can ask TA training arts for if it's any inquiry. Okay. What are the 3 most important jar? Mohammed, I think the most important jar for me is financial freedom accounts, and the gift jar, and the education jar. Play for me, because I'm not really a spender person. So, but I will still believe that, you know, from a saver, it gives me a sense of loving myself. It's still important. And necessity, no choice. So I think that's not important, but we forced to. So financial freedom, gift jar and education jar is very, very important. Okay. If I buy one house, we have housing loan under necessity. We rent out this house and we got the rental. Which jar shall we put the rental? Okay, Ngo, if you talk about, if we buy one house, we have housing loan under this necessity. Okay, if you talk about investment, it's no longer necessity. This is financial freedom account, Ngo. So I got your question already, right? So if you are buying house and this is investment, okay? Okay. Is there any more question? No more? Okay, no more. Can we go for a break? And for 10 minutes, and we come back 3:43. I'm going to share with you what are the investment tools that we can get ourselves into to make ourselves have a better winning formula. Is that okay? So I see you later. Thank you so much. See you in 10 minutes time.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Rachel. So we see y'all in 10 minutes time, yeah? It's 3:43. Thank you. Hi all, welcome back. Miss Rachel, are you there? Yeah. Okay, sharp on time. Okay, no, okay, wait.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Kalai. Hi, everyone. We are back. Are you back already? If you are back already, can you type 1, please? Type 1. At least I know you are back. Okay, that's good. Welcome back. So let's continue. So I have a lot more to share with all of you. So what makes people able to make money? Okay. So let's start this. Where is my slide? Hold on there. Oh, okay, here. Okay, so you can see my slide. I assume you can see my slide. So, now, how many of you want to be rich and wealthy? So we are all talking about money management. So basically, we want to be rich and wealthy, correct? Yeah. So now let's look into why some can and why some cannot. Okay. So the first thing here is why learning become very important. Like, you know, TA, Training Arts, by the name itself, yeah, it's already a training center. So there's a lot of people who are now running trainings, or, you know, they have a lot of books going on, a lot of information is going on. So let's look into why learning is very important. So I want to ask a question right now. So if a mindset of 5,000, right? So can this person is a millionaire? Yes or no? If a mindset of 5,000, can this person I won't use the word become. Is this person a millionaire? Is this person a millionaire? So can this person have 1 million in the pocket? Yes or no? Atika, why put a question mark there? Come, everyone, just participate here. So if a person who are mindset with 5,000, will he has 1 million into the pocket? Everyone must at least respond so that I know you are here. Wow, all of you say yes. Ellie also say yes. Oh, okay. Okay, some of you say no already. The no start coming. Siti said maybe. That's the most safe answer. Okay. Mindset of 500. What does that mean by 5,000? Very good. If this person, the mindset can only conceive of 5,000, right? Will the pocket have 1 million? The question is not. Have you ever read the article saying that someone, you know, in America, and he suddenly strike a lottery. He strike a lottery and he become, maybe example, 10 million. And eventually he lost all the money or even more. Why he lost the money? It's because his mindset cannot accommodate and comprehend 1 million. The first thing here is not everyone able to strike the lottery. So a 5,000 of mindset, it is equals to the money that you have in the pocket. So just now I asked, can I be very honest here? I scared I hurt some of you. Can I? If I can be honest, can you type 1 for me? If not, because I afraid to hurt some of you. Okay. How much you worth? Do you want to know how much you worth? If you want to know how much you worth, look at your bank account. That's how much your mindset worth. A lot of time, people always feel good about they're worth a lot. But I'm talking about in the capitalism game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting down you morally or anything. In the capitalism game, so whatever your mind about, how good are you playing this game is already reflecting into the actual world, which is how much money you have in your pocket right now. I'm talking about your net worth lah, your bank account, your whatever, you minus off everything that you have that much of money. Some people, they're really a millionaire. They comprehend that. They might not have the clear formula, but they could hold that. Some people is 100,000. Some people are 10,000. Some people only few thousand. And some people are always minus and negative. So what I mean here is how much your mindset worth right now. Is equivalent to the money that you have in your pocket or your bank account. So that is the truth of it. There are a lot of sometimes feel good, that we feel good about ourselves, and then we also give opinions about how others should do and all these things. So the first thing is, I believe that we should look into ourselves and give advices, and to ourselves, how can we increase our wealth and our money, and then you can start seeing the money growth. Otherwise, right, how much your money, your mindset, eventually it will be the same amount of money. Can you tell me how much your mindset worth? Do you want to tell me how much your mind really, really worth? So Bisya, you must have a way to do it and not just a number putting down. Otherwise, okay, it will be reflecting into your bank account only. Less than 1 million. Okay, so this is the question that you need to really, really ask yourself tonight. Okay, there's a decision for you to make. That's why learning become very, very, very important. Okay. So now let's get to another part of it. What can I do to make more money? Okay, now let's look into the concept of this first. What can I do to make more money? So I put it into a very simple way. Okay, so there's a lot of people want to make money, and let's put it into a simple concept. Then we drill down into the tools of it. So a lot of times, people want to be rich, but why never be able to live a rich life? No matter how hard they work, they remain poor and broke. Why? And there are people who achieve financial freedom in their 30s to 40s, work minimum and able to make a lot of money. Why? Okay, the difference between the rich and the poor is not who are smarter, but the understanding of the capital and the financial game, which I call in short the capitalism game. The rich clearly choose their role in the game and actively participate, learning and mastering the skill required, create and build cash flow from the game so that they do not need to work again. Okay, so in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki once said, without financial freedom, you cannot get real freedoms. Okay, We are into a capitalism game. A lot of people say, I am happy, I am free. Sometimes I would just say you are part of spiritual free, right? But you are not financially free. But a true freedom is you have all the freedoms, but not either one of it. You have financially free, you have your spiritual freedoms of, you are proud of, yourself into this world. Yeah, so I hope every one of you have all the success that you want to. And Robert Kiyosaki also said, freedom comes with price. Wealth is owned by those who are willing to pay for the price. Okay, so Robert Kiyosaki categorized 4 different ways income is generated. So for those of you who want to make money, you must pay attention to this part, because money only come in 4 different ways. It is not what job to work. It is not, is that become a doctor better? Or is that become a lawyer better? It is not like that. It is not about, do I need to sell a program? Do I sell F&B? Or do I sell clothes? Do I sell any other items? No, it's not by that. The summary and the conclusion of it, it is into these 4 different ways of money is generating. Everyone, please type into the chat box, money only come in 4 different ways. Or you can type 4 different ways money coming in. I want to get things very simple for everyone, because I see a lot of people, they are very, very confused. You do not need to confuse. You just need to understand, and you drill down to the exact answer to it. Okay, so ESBI, the 4 cash flow quadrant, explain our current rules and the rules that we can choose for our future. So the first one is E. 80% individual only live in this area. 80% of the people. So there's the rules of called 80 and 20s. When I understand these rules, it means 80% of the people, majority of the people always do the same things. There's only 20% of the people do different things. So if you see majority of the things that people are doing, please don't do the things, because you will be majorities. If majority people are working and all of your friends are working, then you have to ask yourself, look at their lifestyle, look at, the life that they are living. Is that what you want? Then you make a choice. So they work for a company and trade their time for money. If they want to earn more money, they must work more hours. Another option is work for another company that pay more. They always change job. With this position in the quadrants, there are no passive income. If they don't work, they don't make any money. At the end of the day, the most important thing for the employee is securities. Security is very, very, very important for you. I must be safe. And you do not understand why you want to feel so safe. The reason why you want to be safe, because you do not take risk. Because the employee shy away from risk. They don't see the need to learn about money or how it works. For them, education is about learning the skill need to get a steady, high-paying job with great benefit. And when employee needs more money, they look for a higher paid job. So this is employee. So you got to ask yourself, are you into this or not? Okay, then later I will share with you. The second is self-employed. Self-employed is the one who step better than an employee. In a reality, you are still trading time for money. You own your own business, but in reality, the business owns you. The positive benefit, you have more personal and financial freedom than an employee, because you are the boss, but you still need to work. People in these self-employed quadrants are not good employee and often have the attitude that no one can do it better than them. Okay, while they still like the idea of security, they have a larger tolerance of risk, and those don't mind working for themselves. In fact, they like it that way because they feel in control of their futures. Okay, and self-employed people in the S quadrant are doctors, lawyers, dentists, accountants, and other services-based business and consultants. They are very high standard for their work, and because of this, they have a hard time delegate to others. Again, they don't like to hire employee because nobody does it better than them. As a result, they only make money when they are working. This means they don't own a business. They own a job. When self-employed people need more money, they look for more hours they can bill. Okay, this is self-employed. They are slightly taking risks. They are their own boss. They put in more effort. They're chasing more money by more hours spent into it. Okay, business owner, unlike those in the S quadrant, business owner don't own a job. They own 3 things. First, they must have a system, and they have a product or services, a team that generate income and money even when they are not working, right? So it means that you have team, you have product and services, you have a system, it will automatic run on the automations, and you work on the business, you will do work in the business. So what is the definition of you work on the business and you do work in the business? When you can away from this business 6 months or even 1 year, and you are not there, the business still running, the business not drop, the income still coming to your pocket, and you have a business that autopilot already. They have other workings for them as an employee because they know they can't be successful on their own. Business owner look at hire people who specialize in skill needed for the business and hire those who have more talents and skill than them. They look for delegate as much as possible, not keep all the work for themselves. Okay, the best business owner know they could leave their company for a year or come back to find it's still profitable and running better than they left it. Business owners are often seen as risk taker, but for the perspective of business owner, being an employee is risky because the employee have no control. A business owner can make a decision to do layoff or fire an employee, but no one can take the business away from the business owner. And when the economy take a downturn, the business owner has the most control to make the business work and survive. So when business owner need more money, they create a new product or acquire a new system that produce money. Okay, this is the business itself. Right. Okay. The third one here, investor. Investor has the highest financial education of anyone in the cash flow quadrants. And they are adept to find asset that provide steady income in the form of cash flow, and they often use others people's money to attain this asset. Investment needs a lot of monies and capitals. The first thing here is if you would like to become an investor, the first thing you must comprehend in your mind, inside your head and your mind, and become you is others people money. Everyone please type in the chat box OPM. If you are not using OPM, you basically is not really investor. You are just saving money to do a little bit extra things. Okay, so they use income from those assets to acquire even more assets, growing their wealth through this velocity of money. They enjoy the most in tax break, don't have to work at it if they desire, and don't have to deal with managing employee. For me, investment is way simpler than business. I am an investor, full-time property investor. And I'm also entrepreneur. I have my own company running. I have an education company. I have a property management company. And I am also having my property management apps. And we are helping operators to actually run a successful property management company. If you are interested to do property management, you can actually go to my Facebook and tag me later or PM me later. So I will actually explain to you about the property management app and how we grow operators. Yeah, but this is not today's topic as well. So what I mean here is I am also a very a committed entrepreneurs. But compare my property investment and my business, I will have to say business is 10 times more complicated than property investment. Share tradings, I also invest in share, but basically I hold share for long terms. I do not trade, so I don't see myself active traders. I have gold and I have silver, right? For me, because I believe that in this money system, money system right now, holding currency, holding paper money is not safe, especially for Malaysia. Our money has dropped, have depreciated so much. Yeah, and then I do not want to hold all of this wealth into my ringgit, my currency. So end of the day, we are talking about how can we put our money into financial tools, continue securing our wealth, and at the same time growing our wealth for us. So you must know how to deal with this, and you don't really need to have a lot of stuff to manage. Okay, investment, stock, bonds, real estate generate annual cash flow and capital appreciations. And these are the investment that they will allow them to retire. It can also be things like trademarks, copyrights, royalties, things that you build once and have a long time spent into the payout. So you build one time and you have continuing of payout, right? Be a short terms of returns, right? Residual returns, it will recurrings, or a big jump of capital appreciations. And according to Robert Kiyosaki, two type of financial tools he believed that is the real financial tools. First is the share. Share give you dividends and capital appreciations, and properties give you rental and capital appreciation. If you ask me, I do have gold as well. And then is that an investment? For me, it's an insurance. I don't want to keep my cash into the bank. I rather keep it a tangible asset, right, that I can hold. Yeah, so that's my investment philosophy. So in here, ESBI, the E and the S can never financially free. If you are on the what I call the left-hand side, the left hand is the E and the S. No matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you save your money, you can never, ever financially free. As it is, it might be hard, but it is the truth. So for the B and the I, we know how to use money work for us. We know how to use people to build up team and work for us. We know how to create product and services that added values to this world, and people buy it and people become better, through our product and services. And we have a systems. I'm a very systematic person because everything work on system. Everything don't work on our emotions and our opinions, but things work on a structured basis. So if you're running your business, just make sure you have system, you have product, that services that serve the people, add values to people, and you have a team who can deliver all these things without you. Then you can make money, passive income from your business. But I still believe that business is very challenging. So you can last for a few years and then change. But now I don't think business can last for a few years. Business now can last for maybe 6 months only, and then you got to change another strategy. Yeah, so but investment is a way longer. They give you income, right? They give you income and they give you capital appreciations. Yeah, okay. So now, question to ponder. ESBI, where I want to be. Am I working toward this? You know where you are right now already. If you are happy with where you are right now, so be it. So for me, because we all need to know the game, play the game and win the game. If you are happy at where you are right now, really don't chase more money. My suggest to you is don't keep on chasing money. There will be times that you feel you are contented, you are fulfilled, and you are happy. And then maybe spend more time helping people. That's it. That's what I am doing right now. But if you are not happy and into the quadrant of ESBI, I said it just now twice, and I said it again. Money only come in 4 different ways. All you need to do is choose the quadrant, then only you work hard on it. You cannot be working hard on E quadrants and hope that you become wealthy. I will have to say that is very, very, very difficult. The chances is very, very slim, because no matter how much time you put in, it is always have an equivalence of amounts coming out. No matter how professional you are, it is already have an equivalence of hours that you put in, even that you are a consultant. If you are no longer doing as a consultant, you no more money coming out. So now the questions to you here is, where are you right now? Where you want to be? Am I working towards it? Let me tell you a little bit of my story. I graduated from my university. I went to Singapore to work for 3 years. 20 years ago, my salary is 3,300 Sing dollar. 20 years ago. And I choose to come back to Malaysia because I already see the ceiling of my salary in Singapore. I know with my qualifications, I know with myself, you know, the topic that I study, yeah, I know that the directions as I go, right? I do not like to work for corporates. I already know if I work for SME, my salary maximum at 6,000 or 7,000 Sing dollar. It will be double of what I'm getting. And I know that is my ceiling already. And I choose to come back to Malaysia, and I jump to Est. What I choose to work. I choose to work as a salesperson. You know, in sales, we have a quote saying that the sky is the limit. Our income, you know, there's no limit so long that we work on it. So I know that I tell myself, Rachel, you're worth more than 10,000 a month. I go for 20,000. And I cannot start a business. I have no guts to start a business. Then I go for a sales job. You have to imagine this. Being an introvert myself, I don't really know how to talk. And I don't like to talk. And I'm very scared to talk to people. But seeing the quadrant by itself, you know, I really look at the quadrants. I look at these quadrants. I tell myself, I do not want to stagnate to be here. And I actually give myself a little bit of stepping stone, step into the S. And I become sales. And I make every month more than 10,000. As compared if I work in Singapore, that time is 2.5, 2.5 times. Yeah, so I think I also make 7 to 8,000 at that point of time. Then I make more than 10,000 when I being salesperson. And then when I attended classes, yeah, that's where I become a lok seller. I write my proposal, I write my business proposal. Okay, I want to run 100 lok truck. That's where I started. I don't just start like I want to sell at the roadside. And I start with, I want to run a F&B empire with 100 trucks. But it is so miserable. And when I get into investment, and I know there's time when my husband attended trainings, seminars, and then I listen to what he says, I said it makes sense because my background is I graduate into finance from my university. I said that makes sense, right? And then all the formula, all the things seems okay, and I get into this, I become investor. Then I fully into investor for 2 years, and I achieve my financial freedom. I become a self-made millionaire in 2.5 years, and I get very bored because I sleep every day until 12 o'clock, and I do not know what to do. So I started my education's company, and I realized that a lot of people do not know how to invest. They do not have the financial literacies. They don't have the basics and the knowledge of it. I teach very simple financial knowledge. Yeah, the basic ground that you must have. And I also teach property investment, that how you can, start from zero, acquire a first one, second one, third one. Yeah, my students have a lot of good results. Yeah, if you would like to, you can acquire, you can inquiry for the TA trainer, also a TA center also. So we run corporate trainings as well. So end of the day, I look into these quadrants and I choose to be there, and I go deep. I don't choose from job to job. I choose from quadrants to quadrants to create my money, to build my wealth. If you get this part, can you please type 1? Can you please type 1? So I would like you, the same thing here. I would like you, the same thing here. You got to ask yourself where you are right now, staying where you are right now. Would that help you? Would that help you? But I'm not encouraging anyone to just quit your job and to do business or investor. No. You have to really get yourself at least into, because everyone risk appetite is different. Yeah. I just sharing with you that you have to generate what we call maybe a different income stream for yourself, and not just stick to one. Yeah, if you get it clear, can you clap 2? Otherwise, after attend my training, you go and quit your job, I cannot answer to your boss. So because after all, we all just want to have a better life, correct? Okay, so now let's get into, so if I would like to become an investor, because I am an investor, let's talk a little bit about the basic ground of investment. So in the market, there are many economics products and instruments, tangible and intangible. So I give you a little bit of idea of what is this financial products or instruments. So they are common products. These are the products that we can see in our daily life. For example, properties, business, currency, paper currency. You are touching this money every day. This is called paper currency. Yeah, paper currency. If you want to become professional into this, you can trade forex as well. Yeah, saving your gold, your silver, your goods and commodities, yeah, and your services. So this is the common product every day we can see in our daily life. And these are the products, services often appear and used commonly by most people in our daily life. Uncommon products. There are many financial products that we do not participate in. We will hardly understand the function and the operation and to get benefit out of it. So these financial freedom financial products such as stock and share, right? We are not into. Example, I want to buy this company share, and I have no clue about what is this company is doing, and they become very risky. Crypto, I'm getting myself into crypto as a learner right now. I'm still getting myself into it, right? But I don't invest a lot. I just want to see the movement. How is that going? Yeah, where are they going? What is the news talking about? Because when I invest into it, I start reading news, readings, all this, what is going on. Yeah. So mutual fund, insurance, collectible items, yeah, like some people they collect bear bricks, yeah, now bags and watches and all this, yeah, hedge fund, future option warrants and each other, okay, etc. Okay, little no products. Private placement, IPO, pre-IPO, angel funding, merge and acquisitions. So these are things that we do not get along, you know, if you are not into a very, very exclusive team of people. So what I mean here is you got to ask yourself, when you want to invest in, which kind of things, what type of products, what type of instruments that you want to get yourself into, so that you can master this game. Otherwise, there's a lot of things that is depend, you know, like I say, this is very exclusive of people. So you have to, you know, might not have a lot of people have the opportunity. Yeah, this is things that you must get yourself into study. And if you don't open the computer, if you don't open the you know, you don't, when you even surf the news, and the news might not talk about this a lot, what is going on in that. Okay, so the category and financial investment products, among all these many products, they are classified into two categories. Okay, tangible asset means that anything which we can touch, feel, and see, or even smell. Tangible asset are asset that we have physical existence, and this is physical properties that can be touched. Property, gold, silver, goods, products. Yeah. Intangible means that you cannot have a physical existence, and it's not possible to see, touch, or feel, right? For example, stock, bonds, forex, cryptos, commodities, but it's a trading platform, commodities, option, futures, derivative, goodwills, contracts. Yeah, all these copyrights, patents, trademarks, and that, and so forth. Yeah, so these are the things that it is our asset that you have to ask yourself, right? Like me right now, I'm building my brand, yeah, my company brand. Yeah, we are also having our property management tech. Yeah, this the technologies that we are building our database. So I know that that is my asset that I am focused on building. Then that is something that we cannot see, we don't hold it, but it is there, belongs to us. So me personally, I'm a bit more old-fashioned. I like tangible asset more than intangible asset. Can you type into the chat box if you are investor, if you are holding asset, can you let me know what asset that you're holding, you prefer to hold, in tangible asset or intangible asset? Because I have friends who really share trading, they don't like properties one. They really do not like that, but they master this game. Okay, can you please type? Or if you like tangible asset, please type 1. If you like intangible asset, can you type 2? Forex trader is considered investor. Forex trader is, for me, active income. You trade, you don't buy and hold. Okay, for me, it's an active income, it's a self-employed. You see, until a point that you don't trade, are they still giving you income? They are not, right? So Bisia, forex trader for me is self-employed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. One is tangible, 2 is intangible. Okay. That's it. That I'm okay with it, because everyone have to choose their own game. From morning and from beginning, but when we start, I'm talking about we are in a capitalism game. And in this game, they must have you know, our way to quantity, to quantifying these whole things. And then now we talk about, in this capitalism, they have so many products, and people tend to lost into too many of these different products. Okay, so you need to slowly narrow down to what you're good at, and don't get fly away, or don't get hooked on by other, when they come to approach you. Like for me, I'm a very, very hardcore property investor, right? I invest in share as a speculate because I don't have times to study. So that's why I put my money into someone I trusted, and then they asked me to invest in this, and then I let it run for a long terms. Okay, I have crypto, right? I'm studying it. I don't see myself as a crypto investor, but I want to know what is going on to the world. I don't want to get isolated. When people talk, I don't know what they're talking. And the second here is I also don't want to, if there's a shift into the values, the money shift to crypto, I do not just want to hold money. I wish I hold some good, valuable things. Yeah, I hold gold and silver. I hold quite a number of the gold and silver as an insurance for if Malaysia ringgit become worthless. So that's where I distribute all my wealth, all my asset. Okay, so you can ask question, right? I see some question. Forex trader, gold is considered as investment, so can put it as financial freedom. Gold is considered as investment at the same time as a saving, because gold is to protect ourselves from the ringgit depreciations. Yeah, not to really make money, because the spread of the gold is quite big. It can go up to 20%. Yeah, if you maybe 10 to 20%. Yeah, so the spread is quite big. So before you make money, you already lost the money the moment you buy it. But I will still hold some gold and silver. Okay. Unit trust is investment, but you have to understand unit trust the fee every month, every year, the fee and the transaction fee. So are you really making money end of the day? For me, I don't really buy unit trust, because unit trust is just putting money there, and you have to calculate, is that better than any others investment? Yeah, but if you feel safe, by all means. But we are talking about achieving financial freedom, not just saving. Yeah, we are not just talking about saving more money for retirement. You need to know how to build wealth. And for me, mutual unit trust need to have our own hard-earned money. Yeah, you cannot leverage, right? You cannot leverage on unit trust. Okay. So the difference is between all these financial products and instruments, there are a lot of difference. Each of these financial products has its own characteristics, and each one can have huge difference from other. So the difference could be the values of the product itself. The value is very much different. How we value these products. Like crypto, how you value these products. Gold and silver, are you value it in terms of the demand and the supply? Properties, how you value this? Yeah, every value, like our currency, how we value this money is still worth. Yeah, why our money depreciate? Okay, positioning in the market and the positioning of the price. So in the market, there has different positionings. Example, for share, gold, forex, cryptos, futures, commodities, it is in a transparency platform. It means that the market itself have only one price. For property, it is a non-transparency market. Same row, let's say example, one building, okay, one have 500 unit, and same size, different directions, people sell different price, and the price could be different by 5% all the way to 20% difference. So there's the market itself is this difference, yeah, and the method of acquisition, yeah, the how you acquire this is different, yeah. For us, if I want to buy a share, then I have to go to Bursa, right? If I want to buy property, then I have to go to the market, yeah, to see the properties. Then you could also got people refer you all these things. But end of the day, a different way. You have to, when I invest in US share market, you know how difficult I am just to open up a US stock market accounts. When back to the year of, I think 2020, you know, when 2018, yeah. So it's very difficult for us to buy the share in another country or buy something in another country. So the way of when we want to buy these things, it is also have a different way. Okay, trading platform is a different trading platform. Demand and supply, definitely. Just now got someone asked me about the demand and the supply. The cost and the risk and the returns, people who are participating into this game, who are participating. For me here is crypto is really the young people. Share might be the old and the young, mainly old people. Properties, yeah, I think it's the old people who are participating. Young people are no longer participating. But I think eventually everyone needs to have a house. So people are playing differently. Some of the game, even like EPF, also buying into the share and the stocks and all that things. So we must know who is the player in the game. Factors that impacting the product values and the confidence of these investments. Okay, so this is the differences that you could you might, okay, can take a pictures also. Unit trust, life insurance, medical card fall under which jar? Unit trust is considered investment. Life insurance is necessity. Medical card definitely necessity. Okay. Okay. Creating wealth and achieve financial freedoms. Okay, let's look into how can we create wealth and achieve financial freedoms. Among all these financial products, it is our responsibilities to find at least one. At least one. Everyone please type on the chat box, in the chat box, at least one. You must master. You cannot master your job only, yeah? Because the job is not bringing you to a great wealth and to financial freedoms. You must at least one. And you must start small and you cannot just jump into it. I see people, when the moment that someone presented opportunity to them, that they took all their hard-earned saving and they're silang means they're all in into this, and they lost their whole life hard-earned money. It is not worth it, yeah. Okay, at least one. You must have at least one. It is our responsibilities because we know the game already. You must know the game, how it plays. Okay, that we are familiar with, that we are passionate and able to learn and master, to control and participate for a long term, to achieve the desired wealth we want, and it's simple. So among all the things that, you can, I have presented you just a small part of it, but among all this, you must, this 4 tick is very, very, very important. So you must familiar with at least one. You must be passionate to this one. You're able to learn and participate for a long term. You cannot be today, I just want to learn, share, and tomorrow I'm busy. I no longer putting time into it. Yeah, you must commit yourself for a long term and to achieve the desired wealth and this, whatever the instrument that we choose, that be able to allow us to achieve financial freedoms. Just now, a lot of you asked me about unit trust. You must look clear into this unit trust, how much money that you need to put in to really let you financial freedoms. You have to look into this more clear. Otherwise, you will be just keeping it, to feel good and feel safe. But with the inflation and the currency depreciations coming in, eventually your money are still getting lesser. Very, very much lesser. Okay? So the bigger mistake that many people often make is that they participate excessively into the game with too little knowledge. We call them speculator. And I tell you what, no one admit that they are speculator. This is the sad part and the ignorant part of, huge mistake is people jump into it, want to make huge money, get everything called all income, but they have so little knowledge. And because of that, and then they got burned. Yeah. So ignorance, laziness, greediness, and ego makes people look at this quick, easy, and massive result and usually got burned. And in another hand, fear. Fear keep many people away from evolving and taking part into the game without actively participation. Most of these people born, remain, and die broke and broken. And the same goes to the next generations. As poor as it is true for a lot of people. So I hope my sharings today, I give you a little bit glimpse of, what are the things that you need to slowly get yourself into. So the questions to you here is, do I master at least one financial or investment products that allow me to achieve my financial freedoms? So this is the question you have to keep asking and asking and asking yourself, right? Because that will let you at least become the master of it. So financial freedoms, it is all about escaping the rat race. So in here, capitalism for us is really know the game, play the game, win the game, don't lose the game. And then the ultimate goal is to be the winner in the game. So for me, I am at the age of 36, I get into property investment, and I sold my business, and I actually become a full-time property investor, and I'm a self-made millionaire. Right after 2.5 years, I invest in properties. And my strength is really about seeing the truth of the game and lay out the systematic formulas, from our the financial management literacy, and to a very specific tools is property management, property investment and property management, and create our wealth. So this is my game. So this is how my life has changed. Whoever you see me right now today, I have gone through maybe some of you where you are right now. Yeah, so I hope today's sharings give you some of the enlightenments. Yeah, and if you have any questions later, we can ask. But before we go, so I would like to give you a gift. You hold on, hold on. So I'm going to give a workshop to you, 4 hours of workshop. It's called the cash flow game. You hold on, let me see. So before I continue, how many of you have learned something today? If you learned something today, please type yes. Thank you for your support. Okay, so this is the I love this game. It's called the cash flow game. and I founded this called Cash Flow Club, which is I run this game personally by myself. I'm the facilitators. Yeah, I facilitate this whole game, and I let people play this game. You learn the game, and the purpose is to get out from the rat race. Yeah, hold on. The purpose is to get out from the rat race. Yeah, to achieve financial freedoms from the game first. You get the concept right, you got the idea right, you participated into a board game, so your risk is no risk, but you start learning the process of how you play this into a board game. So I would like to give it to you, but you can scan this. You can scan this, and then I think there's questions. You hold on, there's question. Hold on. I'm going to give you this QR code. Oh, I give you this link. Okay, yes. I give you this link. And you can fill up this. For those of you who got, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Okay. For those of you who got these 3 questions right, because you've been paying attention, you can get a free workshop for me. Otherwise, you have to pay for the fee is 199. 199 for the whole workshop, 4 hours conducted by me. So I have the code also. Hold on. This is the code. You can scan this code also. If, okay, battery is gone. You can scan the code and then you can answer it and then you can do submit. And then whoever got the answer right, and then you can get a free ticket for this. Okay, so I think my sharing about to end, but if you have any question, you are free to stay back and ask me any questions. Thank you so much.
Rachel, there's question in the chat box.
Question in the chat box, yeah. Hold on.
Alicia and Muhammad Muzakir.
Watching from mobile. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how to send you the code. Hold on. What is the question, Caroline?
I read out for you. Rachel, if focus and commit to one, does it very risky as it has possibility to fail even we master? Is it better to have 2 at least so that one fails, still got another one?
If you can't even master one, how sure you are that you can master 2? Okay, for me is being investor. So my principle is very simple. We must have all this informed decision. We must know the tools that we want to get into. Beginning, definitely you will into a small scale, right? So it takes time for you to understand, especially for items that is not surrounding us, right? For example, stock and shares, forex and cryptos, those are not our daily things that we don't see every day. So then we need to get it into a small amount of it, and don't get into a big amount. So like me, I trade Forex before 1 year. I took 1 year just to trade on demo accounts, you know. So are you willing to really trading on demo account for 1 year? Because this is also investment. We invest time. So we lost time. We don't lost money. So when Bixia said, if focus on commit to one, does it very risky? I think the only risk is time. But for me, after I spend 1 year and I realized why I cannot become a Forex trader, because I'm a very emotional person. So when I lost money, I was very sad, right? I keep praying the price maybe will come to where I want again. So I pray of it. I'm not rational anymore. So when I make money, I become greedy. So I let the trade keep running by itself, and I don't put a stop loss. So that is become irrational. Then I realized that I have so much emotion when I do trading, and it's not helping me personally. Then only I realized that me is a people. I love to spend time with people. I don't like to spend time with computer. So no matter how much time I spend on the computer, I will not become successful, because I'm a people person. I learn about myself from things that I do. Yeah, so we need to know, after some time we spend into it, why are we still not mastering it? There must be a reason why, rather than we jump into and say, okay, I lost money. Is that risky? Yeah, so I don't encourage everyone jump into it immediately, you know, to get all your money go in. It won't be a big risk if you follow my advice lah.
Rachel, another question. Muhammad Muzakir. So the best investment is in property investment? Question mark.
I wouldn't say it's best, but I think that's where I mastered it. Yeah, a lot of people say property is no longer a good investment tools. I will have to say, I'm a very neutral person. When I you know, analyze each of the items, each of the products and the instrument itself, they have, you know, some of these things, this is very good, some of that thing that is not good. So they have pros and cons of each of the products and the instrument itself. So, but property suits me. I'm a very slow and steady person, right? I look at number, like I say, when it's run too fast, I become emotional. I cannot get over my emotions. Yeah, so for slow, steady, it suits me. Then property investment need times. I'm a hardworking person. I can go to see properties, because when I see it, I touch it, I smell it. Yeah, I know the good and the bad of it. I feel secure, because remember, I'm an introvert person. I want to feel secure. I don't want to feel, you know, I have no clue of what is going on. So then property suits me. I don't know property suits you or not, right? So, but end of the day, for me, whatever that you do, you still need to put time into it. But I just don't like to put times into seeing charts and numbers. I like to put time to see properties. Yeah, I like to go visit. Yeah, I like to talk to people. I like to see the garden. I like to see the facilities. Yeah, these facilities. Wow, so impressed. Like shopping, you know. That's what I liked. Yeah, so that suits me. That's why I can only say, yeah, I like it. I mastered it easily, because buying properties, all those property, I think among all the instruments, it is the biggest items, biggest ticket items. Means that when you buy property, I think the cheapest I got one 18 years old, my student's son. My student's son, her son is 18 years old. I asked her to bring the son to my trainings because I want to help this young boy to become my crew for my event. When 18 years old, when he come and work for us for almost a year, and he become the, we call the live fit camera boy. He stay in the camera. He had to follow me everywhere. You know, when I do event, the camera have to point to me, and he pay attention so much, you know, to what I teach. And he bought his property at the age of 20. Yeah, he bought a very cheap apartment. It's only 80,000, 110,000 like that, 110,000. And then the rental is 800. So positive cash flow every month, 300. So am I happy? I'm truly, truly happy for him. And after 1 year, he worked for us and he become a real estate agent. You know how much? He's now only 21 years old. You know how much his salary is? A commission is every month? 20,000. So it's a life-changing for him. For me, is the things is property is every day to day we can see. Yeah, I feel more secure. Okay, so that's my take for property investment. So property investment have the in and the out and the rules of the game by itself. So only when you come into that, then you learn about it. Yeah, otherwise, there's a lot of people, I tell you to be honest, not everyone attend trainings, but most of people buy properties. It's very expensive. So my suggest is know before you buy because it's too expensive right now. Okay, so I can't give any other suggestions to any other instruments. So, or that's the best that I could lay down the differences, the category of the differences of it. So I hope first thing here is look back into we are in a game. So everyone please type we are in a game. I just want you to be aware that we are in a game. It's called capitalism. And you already the player. You cannot choose not to play. You already a player. And the third thing here is as simple as that, because in capitalism, we want to have money first to survive, second to live well, third is to live good. Yeah, so we need money. Then money come in how many ways? Money only come in 4 ways, ESBI. Choose your quadrant and be good at it. That's it. So, and into each of the categories, like job, you got many, many different jobs. Yeah, for me, my daughter now she's 17. I don't get her to choose job. I get her to choose what I know with the AI is coming. What are the future talents that might not be replaced by AI? That's it. So I want she to at least have the skill of this, not a job. I don't get her into getting a job, but rather to what skills that at least she needed. I hope she pick up marketing, yeah, or psychologist. Yeah, in the futures, yeah, we need to, you know, understand a lot of our psychologists a lot, yeah. The well-being is very important. The health is very important. I don't think she want to be a doctor or a nutrition or anything for health. I think health is very important. Yeah, so end of the day, you got to choose if you're in a job, right? You cannot be in a job that easily replaced. So if you want to be self-employed, very easy because your salary is equal to your result, not your time. Yeah, if you want to see how good you are, because sometimes we always think we are very good, then test your own limit. Yeah, so put yourself into your income equals to your results, not your salary, not your income equals to your time. And then business, that's another whole new story. And then investment, there's too many instruments. Then pick one by one. We narrow down. Okay, then become the expert of it. Don't swing by any other people. When you're passionate, even you are selling nasi lemak, be the best nasi lemak seller. That's it, right? So you just focus and be best of what you are doing. I'm very good into property, that's it. Yeah, so choose your quadrants. Then come to the money, use the 6 jar. I think the jar that really changed me is the play jar and the financial freedom jar. Like I said, I'm kind of a boring person. I don't spend money. I don't love myself. Okay. And the financial freedom jar, I never believed that, you know, a person like me, I never crossed my mind that, you know, having an idea is good to have. Wow, you want to be financial freedom? Yes. But come to doing it, we have no clue. So today the clue is, the formula is just having a jar. That's it. Put the money down, and then you see how this seed can grow. So because talking about making money, and getting into this, maybe it's a bit too far for you right now, because I only have 3 hours with you. Yeah. So I just want to plant a good seed for you. Yeah. To become a winner in this life and this game. Good. Any more question?
Rachel, there are a few questions, but I think you answered. But just in case you want to check on them, let me read out for you. Pike was asking, what is your opinion on investing into buying lands and plantation?
Oh,
Or
okay.
is it better to buy physical gold or paper gold?
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, good.
Then
Buying lands and plantation. I
Mhm.
bought 2 pieces of rubber land during the MCO. Land is very hard to get. I intentionally want to buy land for my retirement plan. So it took me 2 years, and it's really law of attractions. For me is buying land, you have to see land. So it took me 2 years, and I bought the perfect piece of land for me in Malacca, and I bought 2 pieces of it. And after we clear the land, and we actually now planting Musang King and the blackthorn durian. So, but basically, I'm not planning to do a commercial scale. I'm actually doing this for my retirement plan. And of course, if it's the extra, either to sell it or to let people to eat it, because we have about 13 acre to do all these things. But I invest with my close friends together. Okay. So I will have to say, if you buy land and plantation, first, it's very difficult to find a good land. This is really, you have to spend a lot of time, because when we talk about land, you know, we are talking about outstation already, maybe some other places, some other state. Yeah. When you buy this piece of land, second question here is, who is going to take care for you? When you don't have the who, you better don't do. Or you want to leave it just like that, then it's up to you. For me, I don't want to buy any things that do not produce income. Yeah, that's why you see the rubber land that we bought only 120 per acre, very cheap, and we clear the land. The moment we clear the land, it's already become 180,000. So I already make 50% immediately. I clear the land, and then I plant the durians. 3 years, 4 years later, this durian plantation, the land itself and the durian itself, it will worth 300 to 400 before I even produce the real durian. This is going to make me money, for sure, I know. But the thing here is, I have my plan A is to retire. But even with retire land, I create values. I add values. I do not want to sit on it. So you must know what are you going to do with this land to add values to it. Who is going to do for you? If you are doing, I would suggest you better don't. We are not born farmer. I realize that it is so difficult. Very difficult. We are born, if you are a city person, we are not born farmer. Don't imagine yourself. Never imagine yourself become a farmer. Seriously. We are not. Seriously, we are not. Yeah, very little people eventually stay in the farm, work with the farm. No. Okay. So that's my suggest to you.
Yeah.
Physical gold or paper gold. I suggest if you want buy paper gold, only buy from Maybank. If you read Robert Kiyosaki book, The Fake, okay, I type it into the chat box here. There's a book I suggest everyone to read. Yeah, if you do not want to attend any other of our seminars or seminars conducted by TA. Yeah, reading is taking slow time, but I think there's the cheaper ways to read. So this book called Fake Asset, Fake Money, Fake Teacher. So we are talking about paper gold. Paper gold is not the real gold. Paper gold is a fake asset. So according to him, and I kind of buy his idea. So, but the reason why, because in America, any of the bank could just close down, yeah, or collapse. Or during the war, you cannot bring paper gold. Your paper gold is gone. Yeah, so he looked into the worst risk management is this world might have war. Yeah, I don't want to scare everyone. I also don't know whether got war or not war. But then when it's got war, so are you holding your paper gold? You're holding your paper, you're not a gold. Yeah, so if you may, I believe you may still can buy Maybank, not any other, not any other service provider, because you might close down anytime your money is gone. Yeah, so we need to look into the risk of this. So Maybank Gold or Maybank Silver, I got a little bit, but most of my gold and silver, I hold physical gold or silver. That's my answer to you.
Okay. Thank you. Got two more questions. We just go very quickly because it's already 5. And then you hold on, yeah.
If you are in late 20, have enough money for down payment a house, is it good to rent or buy a house in this time? I will have to say, you have to learn first. You have to learn and before you buy a house. But I think as young as you are, buying a house for investment is good. And you can buy a house, maybe if you can stay yourself in the master bedroom and you rent it out. And for the rest of the room, like I say, if you cannot afford for the lifestyle, so you have to minimize your lifestyle. Having a house is very good. So stay in the master room or even the second room or the third room and rent it out, and you realize that house is free for you to stay. And your rental is paid by your installment is paid by your tenants. And I want you to get into this concept, Muhammad. Is that okay? Is it okay? So, no, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your compliment. Any more questions? Okay.
Noor was asking, when is the training, online or physical?
Please come to my cash flow game. I put it up again. You must actually fill up the form, answer it. So whoever answer, then I will give you a free seat for it. It worth 199, conducted by me 4 hours. You will get to know all the things. Okay, so my back end, my team will call you, will inform you when the next event coming. So because you are into our contact number for this already, every 1 to 2 months we conduct one time. So we will always inform you. Don't worry. All you need to is just to put your name down. Thank you so much. I don't know Robert Kiyosaki, but I always read. Okay. Dave Ramsey. Thank you so much, everyone. Shall we take a picture together?
Yes, yes, please. Thank you. Can I please ask everyone to on your video? Let's take picture. While everyone is getting ready, let me thank Ms. Rachel for her valuable insights of, financial freedom. That's a very important. Okay. Pasila, can you take the cue? Let's give thumbs up for Ms. Rachel.
Wow, all of you so young. Are we taking picture?
Yeah, Pasila.
Okay, ready? Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. One more freestyle.
Freestyle.
1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you so much. Please don't leave yet. Pasila, can you share? Yeah, I believe yeah, we had a very fruitful session just now. Let me just these are the upcoming sessions that we are having, and most of the sessions are all filled up for NTW. Yeah, most of the sessions are filled up, but we do have the Mastering Emotional Intelligence with AI voice analysis. This is very much related to how you can manage your emotion and stress, but it's using AI technology. It's something that you can actually, explore. It's something very, very interesting just by using your voice. They can detect on your mental health, So please do come and join, register for this session and try to explore what is this the whole thing about. We are now in AI technology, and this AI technology is actually how would I say, tackling or even identify your mental health, your manage your emotion, your stress levels and everything. So with all the 10 sessions that we have provided for NTW, everything is filled up very fast. Almost all 100 packs have registered in, and we have Mastering Emotional Intelligence still open for registration. We really hope to see you all there. Yeah, and okay, please follow our social media. Thank you so much for joining. And we do have this follow and win contest where we encourage and also we request all the participants to support us to join the TA's Instagram and Facebook and or you like and follow Training Art by IK, and then with the look out for this contest poster and drop a comment with the hashtag NTW 2024 with the A and hashtag follow and win. So 3 lucky followers will be chosen for an exciting spin and wheel lucky draw. Yeah, really look forward for your participation in the contest. And let's thank Ms. Rachel for her wonderful session. And thank you so much for joining our session. And yeah, we're done.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, TA.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see everyone again.